All right, guys, we are back.
Here we go.
Game of the week.
K1 Sports Men's League Week 1, Day 1, opening day. And here we have the game of the week. The one we've all been waiting on. I've actually been waiting on all of them, I can't lie to you. But this is the game of the week. This is the one we start for the reason that we have a great matchup today. The Warriors and the Spurs. Devin, what are we thinking?
This is going to be a big one. Oh, we just had a couple guys step into the booth real quick before we move on. We have Coach Josh and Bashan Sims from the Celtics game. We're going to go ahead and bring them up on the booth real quick to start the game off, just get some feedback from the post-game. But while we're doing that, we just want to let you guys know this game is going to be a big game. Warriors were a big contender last year. I think they made it to the Final Four, if I'm not mistaken. They brought in some new additions from that past Heat team, Alonzo King and Jacque Springer, two athletic and two guys who can control the floor.
Oh, yeah.
And then the Spurs, they lost Dennis, but they brought Micah Bradford. I don't know if he's playing tonight or not, but Spurs always been a good team, though. They've been guys who can win. They won multiple championships in this league, so good to see them this year reloaded. Two-time champs. We're about to start tip-off, and if we do, I'm going to invite Josh over to the microphone real quick.
Jump ball goes to the Spurs.
We will start with Coach Arsenault as our special guest, and let's see Martin with a quick turnaround jump shot. He's off. Rebound.
All right, Coach Josh, we got you up here. Great win, man. How's it feel getting that first win this year with the new Celtics team?
You know, honestly, I wasn't sure at that very beginning if we were going to pull it off. But, you know, when you got veterans like these, they put it together. You don't really have to do too much coaching, you know. But
Right.
anytime you have the ring ceremony before the game, you're a little worried about your guys being focused. But they're coming out with that same championship mentality, and they're ready to show people where they're at this year.
They did. And Sims and K-Boss both stepped up, you know, the way that they usually do. But, I mean, and Phillips had a big game as well, too, man. What do you think was the biggest key in you guys being able to beat the Thunder?
I mean, just keeping it simple, you know, spreading the floor, letting the game come to you. I mean, it's just reading the defense, and you know, this league, every game and every week will get tougher and tougher for us as people learn, how to guard us and take away our strengths. But I think we got a great team this year that's ready to fill in all those gaps, and so it's going to be tough to beat us.
Fun to watch. A lot of weapons all over the place, man. Who do you think outside of your big guys today is someone that's going to be able to have a good season?
I mean, honestly, people don't know Tone Phillips. You know, last year he played on the Celtics with us, and he did a lot of the dirty work and having to bring up the ball, and he get a chance to really have the energy to create on the offensive end. So, and he's also was the one of the league right rebounders, if people don't forget that. So, having K-Voss and him on the rebounding side, it's going to be tough.
Big
A lot of teams aren't going to get second chance opportunities with that.
Great. Yeah, no, thanks, Coach. We have Josh Arsenault with us in the booth, coach of the Celtics, coming off a big win today over the Thunder to get things rolling. 5-3 early. Here we have the Spurs over the Warriors in the game of the week. Coach Arsenault, what do you guys think you guys need to do to make sure we're ready to go next week as well?
I mean, just keep in mind we didn't have, Jared Johnson here. We didn't have Derek Dale. All, guys that have played at the next level. So I think it's just keeping the same chemistry and those guys filling in where we left off. So,
Coach Arsenault, the Celtics, as a good friend of both of ours. Great win today, Coach, and good luck next week.
All right, thanks for having me, guys. Appreciate
yes,
it.
Sir. All right, and then for our last interview, we're going to have our player of the game, Bashan Sims, step up real quick just to kind of feel his vibe after the game. We'll step up real quick.
Team first.
All right, Bashan, it's good to have you up here, man. Good win today. You and K-Boss, man, you guys showcased super good today, putting up huge numbers. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Just trying to stay consistent, bring the energy every time we play. I feel like if we play that way, every game should be easy, or we should be able to handle everybody we go against.
Definitely talk about keeping that energy up and staying consistent. That's definitely the key today. But you guys were also able to frustrate them, it seemed like. They really couldn't do much with you guys on the offensive end of the floor. Weapons coming from everywhere, guys knocking down shots, man. What do you think was the biggest key for you guys on the offensive side that led to the win?
I think for this being our first game, we had a lot of good ball movement. We were doing a lot of talking. and everybody was coachable. I think that was a big thing.
That's a huge tidbit right there. Coachable.
Big three again by Davis. 10-3 Spurs. Sorry, Vashawn. It's been high energy in here all day, man. I know you're a little tired after your game, but we've been bringing it. Next question for you, man. Where do you guys see after this win, the big statement win, start things off? Maybe a little bit upset. You guys didn't have the game of the week. So, what's it going to be for the Celtics this year, man?
Just being consistent, trying to be the last one standing again.
He's going to keep it simple. He's not going to give up too much week to week, and we love that, man. Vashawn, great game today, man. 17 points, 7 boards, a steal, a couple assists. Just let the charge from that point guard pack all day today, man. So great job today. Really, really great job, and good luck to you guys next week.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, no problem, man. Appreciate you. All right, we're going to get back to our game. We have Davis with the rebound. He gets it over for the shot. Number 30, I don't know his name.
So we want to make sure we get one more interview in as well, too. We do have Ryan Cavos in here. We do want to talk with former MVP. But it's 13-4 right now, Spurs. They're rolling. Warriors are kind of in trouble a little bit. Ball up top.
Look kind of
we have Otis Houston out here. He dumps it off underneath for a nice little poke in. Latrell Tidwell. That's a dunk, too. We'll count it.
We'll count it. We need the highlights, right?
Hand down, man down, 3 off.
And we got Tidwell with the rebound. He's taking it up the floor. That's a good spin move, but he can't finish. But Tidwell with the
putback.
Over the court today.
Quick two buckets for Tidwell. Got to get back on D, though. Rebound Davis. Over to Cunningham. Lefty, 3. Hand down, man down, off. Rebound.
Johnson had the rebound. He lost it. We got Mosley with the pass. The
Tidwell with the Euro step. Easy, smooth finish. And as soon as we come back to the game, it is a game. Look at that. So we'll K1 Sports League. Where else do you want to be?
We'll go ahead and have K-Bot step over real quick. So give us one moment.
13-10. Tidwell with the steal. He got fouled right here. Going to the line for 2 walk. I'm sorry. Tidwell going to the line for 2 foul on Octavius Davis. We have here with us in the booth now Ryan Cavos, who had a huge game today. Former MVP. I got your numbers here in front of me. I don't want you to call them off. Be humble. 18 points, 8 boards, 2 steals and 1 block. You were all over the place, man. You were talking. You were doing everything you needed to for your team to win. What are you most proud of today about this victory?
Defense. Defense wins championships. I'm a big believer in it, and I mean that's the key to any great team is to be able to stop on the defensive side to help get our offense going. You know what I mean? So defense is number 1 to me.
You guys really shut them down and frustrated them. And I know you were saying defense wins championships and you stand behind it. Is that where you guys are going to hang your hats this year? You put up 71 points. You put up a lot of points, but is defense where you're going to hang your hat this season?
I mean, we have enough offensive weapons, so it's never going to be an issue with us scoring. So we can get enough stops on the defensive side. That's going to give us a chance, because I'm sorry, but hey, I'm old school, baby. I'm 43 years old, man. I come from that era where it was just physical. It was defense first. Games were always in the 80s and 90s in the NBA. Now it's all offense, right? So, but if you go back on it, any great team in the NBA still, even the Warriors, the little run they had, they were still very good defensively.
So coming off of basically a championship run last year with this team, even though they're rebranded, what's the pressures of coming in this league and winning another one that you guys might be feeling or might not be feeling?
Ain't no pressure. Never any pressure.
Never no pressure.
Never. We do this long enough. You come out and play the game. This is my temple. This is my outlet. So, everybody here has families and loved ones that we go into every day. So this is our outlet to get out here and enjoy ourselves, and it's therapeutic to me mentally. And I just love the camaraderie of all the guys. So it ain't no pressure. Never any pressure for me.
I love it. Man.
Can't get it. It gets no better than that here.
It's K1 Sports,
it gets no better than that. Man, appreciate you coming up here and talking with us, man. Congratulations to you, the team.
Appreciate it. Hey, shout out to V, man. That's our Energizer buddy, man. Without him, we don't go as a group. So,
I love it.
I love it.
Good luck next week.
Good luck. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Take it easy.
Have a good one.
couple of Celtic greats in here, and I say that, you know, respectfully, man. Kavos and Sims, man, they did the thing today. And as you know, Coach Arsenault said too, we don't want to leave out Antonio Phillips, who had a great forward game all day today. He was a monster, 2 big dunks. But that's in the past. Let's talk game of the week now.
Yeah, let's get to the live game we got going on.
16-11 Spurs. 10:50 left. Mosley with a drive over to Tidwell in the corner, 3-pointer off, rebound.
Good offensive board. He gets it back out.
Over to Jacquees Springer, cut through after that pass over to Mosley on the left wing.
You know Mosley.
He's going to try to do the bully ball down, turn around, good block.
Block by the block leader.
Shot by Tidwell, top of the key, off.
Johnson has been one of the best defenders in this league since joining. He's been multiple defensive players of the year. Spurs must be lucky to have him.
Let's see, Bradford with the ball. Local legend on the high school scene. Played Division I ball. Davis at the top of the key. Money.
Good 3.
You know, when you had a guy like a Micah Bradford from just the standpoint of just basketball credentials, you know, on that level, you know, Bradley Bourbonnais Community High School legend, played Division I basketball at a couple of different schools as well too. That just lends to the legitimacy of K1 sports and what it is that's trying to be grown out here in the community. Like, this is a man's league. You have guys like that. You have guys like K-Boss and Sims that were just in here. Sullivan earlier with the Heat as well.
Those are just guys that just come to organization and teams that just makes that difference, you know? I will say this, though. A lot of people had the Spurs, after losing Dennis, they were kind of talking down on them, saying we don't think they can rise back to greatness. But with the pickup of Micah, I don't see that. That changes things.
That's an MVP caliber player that's coming over to the league. It really is.
They basically just, filled the void, right?
Yeah, they did in a lot of ways. I've seen that kid win some ball games in his time. So
this should be a good one we have for our game of the week.
Oh, yeah.
I think we're coming out with the Warriors having the ball. I think
Warriors ball. 19-11, 10:08 left.
Pizza at the concession stand. It is $2. Again, we have pizza at the concession stand. Please go buy some pizza.
Let
so
everybody
our
know to get
live
some
viewers,
pizza.
this is a free event. If you are in the Kankakee area, where we have basically free entry and $2
Absolutely.
pizza.
$2 pizza, concession stands hot all day. Springer deep 3-pointer, short, not really his shot. Try to go behind the back with it off the elbow.
Back action.
Springer early up, try to get it to Tidwell, throws the ball away.
Out of bounds. Spurs ball.
Let's talk about Springer, a new guy joining this Warriors team.
It's another athlete, another long defender, and another guy, another slasher, I'd say, with a bit of a jump shot. Ethan Graham driving to the cup, throws it away. Up ahead to King with that reverse finish.
Lonzo King, another guy from that Heat team that came with Jacquees.
And that was a nice finish, and he comes over. Probably did reach on that a little bit.
Foul on Kings is first, team third.
Foul on King here. Foul on King here. 3 fouls apiece. 8:50 left in the first half. Spurs still up 6. Trying to get things figured out down here. Hard to see.
Looked like they both basically tackled him, so I guess we're trying to figure out who's the foul on.
Gentlemen, no jewelry on the floor. Please all jewelry.
We have some jewelry being worn on one of the players. They have to get it taken off first so they can check back into the
This is
game.
not the NBA.
That's our PA announcers.
Of course, it's not the NBA. It's K1.
It's not the association. It's the K1 league, baby. We do
gets
things
no
the
better.
right way. It sure doesn't. D3 Davis.
Oh! Down!
As soon as we talk about how awesome the league is, Davis says, "Here, check it out." Deep 3. It's still nope. Springer with it back. Tidwell in the corner. Been a little bit quiet since it started early.
Otis Houston.
Inside of Otis trying to roll. Yeah, he traveled.
About 10 steps. He might have went to Houston.
Yeah, he sure did.
Spurs ball.
Little reckless down here with it by Davis. Inside to Davis.
It's deflected.
Over to Johnson,
gets it.
over to Graham. Ethan with a
Graham.
float game. Foul. Yeah, he got it.
Foul. Little and one action here.
Looks like Springer jumping. A little bit frustrated.
Foul number 5.
But it was a foul.
Team 4.
Nice floater by Graham, and it's 24-13 Spurs.
See if we can complete the and one.
I know this was not the way people thought this was going to be how this game started out, but here we are. Got to come ready to play each week.
Even if you are the game of the week, you still got to come out and play even harder. I think that's the incentive to come out here and play even harder.
I think hopefully the Warriors can kind of settle in and make something happen. Tough shot there. Mosley, rebound, Spurs.
This Spurs team just looks fluid.
Cunningham bringing it up. Graham with the screen. Looks like they kind of switched it a little bit, so Cunningham still got it. Tried to cut it to Graham, missed it. Up ahead to King. Cunningham stumbled. Good bucket there.
Cunningham with the trip. King still able to finish it.
Now 25-15. 6.5 left, just under 6.5. Davis another 3 off. Little bit of a heat check. Rebound Houston, got it to Tidwell over here to back to Houston now. Driving right at Graham.
Goes to the top of the
A
backboard.
little bit of a reach. And looks like we have it on Cunningham.
I will give Otis this. He's good at getting to the rim and getting those fouls, even though sometimes
That's a
it might
bigger
be
body. That's going to
sporadic.
be hard to knock him off his path. First free throw up and it's off, and we have Coach
fouls,
Arsenal
right?
in here with us as well too. And Coach, we've been saying all day, I think we're shooting as a league probably 23% from the free throw line. It's not been good to start the day.
And as Aaron stated, that might be generous.
Might
I
be
gotta
nice.
say 14%. I think in total we might have missed over 100 free throws.
It's been frustrating. It's been pretty frustrating so far today. Front ends, back ends, just not hitting.
Oh, the crossover.
Bradford with the behind the back, got it taken by King. He
had
tried
it
to
on the
dribble
string,
through
and
3 guys. King with a strong drive, missed it. Ted Will fighting for the rebound. Johnson's got it up to Bradford. He's got numbers. Over to Graham off on the side. Dump down, bucket.
Great pass. No look.
Nice touch, Graham. 27-16, 5 minutes left in the first half of the game of the week here at the K1 Sports Men's League. As I've said all day, it's week 1. Mostly in the corner for a 3. No. Tip by King to Tidwell for the jam. We can go up the highlights. Bradford up ahead to Davis. 1 dribble and go. Good bump and finish.
And one. Seems like every time the
big,
Warriors
strong
get
move.
that light to do something,
Spurs come
Spurs
right
come
back
right
and
back
shut
and
it down.
just shut it right
Yes,
down.
they
Blow the
do.
candle out. They just blow it right out.
Team 5th at the line.
How do you stay motivated in games like this?
Whenever you are the Warriors or the Spurs?
Honestly, the Warriors. Because every time you see like you make a play, the Spurs come down and just kind of, take that spark away.
I think you just want to, keep trying to grind and get some stops is really what it is. Another missed free throw. Been saying it all day. I sound like a broken record. Let's see. It is week 1. As Aaron just let me know, we should give it back to him. It's a free throw, though. Step back here. Mosley, oh, my goodness.
He's known for that in this
Shades
game.
of Bosby from earlier today hitting those step backs. 29-21. Here's where what you were saying as the Warriors, you got to get a stop.
gotta
Wide
get a
open
stop.
three-pointer, Davis. No, Tidwell with the rebound. He was upset he missed it. Tidwell dribbling, Martin guarding him, kind of shading it. Good defense, so right into his hands.
Up, and I think we
Michael's
have a
got a
highlight.
break. He's going to go ahead and lay it in there.
2-point basket.
31-21 Spurs, just like that, right back to a 10-point game.
Yep.
Warriors bringing it up, going to the left
Trying
side
to make
here.
something
King
happen.
trying to go right at
King goes
Davis.
right at him.
Bumped a little bit.
Can't draw the foul.
That was
They get the-
rebound.
they get the
Jordan
block.
Houston. Long active player, another former K. Really active on the glass. Has a nice little 15-18 shot, and he's going to block shots too.
Looks like he's gotten in pretty good shape, too.
He does look like he's still in some decent shape. After high school, you really pack it in if you're not
man.
playing college. So
let's see here.
Houston,
2012 for me. Put down two.
and we had kids too. So that 3 seconds in the lane, the first one of the season.
Oh man, game of the day and first lane violation.
He was camped though. He was camped. 2.5 left. 31-21 Spurs.
Man, that's right.
Making
Josh.
a fire in there, pitching a tent. Micah Bradford's going to try to
scores
square
in that
off.
lane. He almost loses it, but he gets it out.
Davis over here and over to Davis on the other side.
We got Lil Davis and
Bradford on
Big
the
Davis.
right. Hand down, man down. Hits the top of the shot clock, so that's out of bounds. Going the other way, 2:05 left. Almost 31-21 Spurs in the game
I'm
of the
going to
week.
make a parlay right now. I'm pretty sure Moses is going to get the ball and shoot it on this very next play.
And there's your parlay. I would have taken it too. There we go. We're up some. I love it. Up ahead to Johnson, who's going to try to go.
Oh!
He sure tried it. Martin with the tip, staying with it. A couple of rebounds here. Warriors
That's
come
been the
out
story
with
of the day.
it.
Rebounding. Rebounding is what wins you
Mosley
games.
with a
You can't
nice
win. It's a
dunk
beautiful
down past the
pass.
King. 8-point game now. Minute and a half left. Warriors trying to make another run over to Davis. Here we go again.
Oh,
got away with a travel here.
Got to put that ball down first.
Warriors ball.
Minute 15 left. Warriors
half
down
action.
8. With a chance to try to cut it down to 6, maybe 5. We had plenty of 4-point plays today, so maybe even 4. Let's see, Mosley over here, 20 seconds on the shot clock, drives through everybody. Left hand doesn't get it.
Was looking for the foul, didn't get it.
Spurs ball.
Spurs ball.
55 seconds left. Cox moving.
53 seconds left.
That's the full court screen.
I know they did. And they call it on King. I mean, you know what though?
Frustrated.
Davis is, he gets that same space as King tries to get, so he has to have that same room. Is kind of what you're looking at there. King and Bradford going at it a little better. Yep.
Gotta play that too.
It is. Davis off his foot.
Then he loses it.
Yeah, he did. 20 seconds left, down 8. Warriors with a chance here.
Backing him down.
But what do I know? I'm just in the booth. And that's probably going to do it for the half.
And that does it.
Any closer than really 8, Devin. What are you seeing here?
Honestly, looking at both these teams, the Spurs are looking great, especially with same chemistry as usual. They look amazing. The Warriors, though, got a lot of new guys, so it seems like the chemistry is just not there yet, They're still learning each other. Young guys, too. With a team that's usually had, veterans, older guys on there. It makes them better faster so they don't get tired as quick, but also you got to take into account it's a different game, right? Absolutely. It's a different game. One thing I can say about the Spurs, though, they're moving the ball around. Mike is coming in, talking today. When Mike is joining us, he's going to make that difference. Definitely is. He's definitely filling in that gap with Dennis Kroger leaving. He's doing his job. So should be a good game, though. It's not too bad of a lead. 31-23. A whole nother half left. Let's see what happens.
And we will be back shortly with the second half. K1 Sports, Game of the Week. Where else do you want to be?
All right, guys, we're having some small technical difficulties.
We'll be back soon with the
just
picture. Just give us a few moments. 31-23 still. Spurs 19-20 in the second half. Hey, guys, it's week 1. Sorry about that. It's all good. Foul inside on number 1 for the Warriors.
Number 1. Kwame Blackman, his second, team first.
It's Kwame Blackman.
All right, guys, we're officially back. The camera and the audio is now set up along with the scoring. Good delay.
Bucket right there for the Spurs. John Martin inside.
He's a rec MVP, I feel like. He's been at every rec. He's a legend in the rec.
He's definitely the rec, Cove, Legend, Commons, wherever. He puts in work. Over at Olivet when they used to let us in there. Micah would have dropped to the lane. 35-23 now. Spurs starting to flex a little muscle. Micah with the 8-24 Kobe shorts on. You know he's channeling it a little bit right now. Over to Houston on the wing, guarded by Martin. Mosley coming to set a screen, double screen to Tidwell as well. Back over to Mosley, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Really not much movement by the Warriors. Float game, Mosley short. Michael with the rebound. No, Mosley got it back. Passed it inside, back out to Blackman. He's going to drive at Davis, right at him. Good take. Foul.
I think a lot of times this Warriors team,
they
just don't jump high enough on layups.
The movement isn't the same as the Golden State Warriors team.
It's definitely. This is the complete opposite.
And trying to go off a double ball screen, that just definitely wasn't working. They need to spread it a little bit and pass it a little bit around. Blackman does hit the free throw, though, so we will
appreciate that. Let's take a moment of silence.
35-24 now, 11-point game, 17-20 left. Warriors down 10. Both free throws go in for Blackman. That's only the second or maybe third time overall today we've gone 2 for 2 on the free throws. Bradford bringing the ball up, passes it inside to Martin. Traveled just a tad, didn't get a chance to get his feet set.
Contract bonuses for all those guys who's hitting both their free throws today.
We definitely a little bit happy. Tidwell almost doubled.
Right off.
I know, but Tidwell doubled as well too. Mosley with the nice hesitation, drives in the lane, stolen, up ahead to Johnson, tipped away from Blackman. Up ahead to Mosley to Houston layup, good. 35-27. It was a little bit, right?
Bradford setting up the offense. Just getting the screen right there.
Screen by Martin, a little old school screen with it.
Right.
Taking it back, outside to Davis, wide open, hand down, man down. 3 seconds in the lane. Haven't had one all day. We have 2 in this game. Hey, these refs are about it today. We talked about the foul quota they picked up on. There's an extra bonus for the 3 seconds in the key, and
that clause,
and
man.
then
No
they're
violation clauses, man.
Blackman here going right at Davis in the lane. Another and going to the line for 2.
Almost there.
That's a good, strong, aggressive take, and that's the second time he's gone right at Davis that way. They gave it to Martin. Okay, maybe they see something I didn't. They're down there. I'm up here. Foul on Martin. That's his first. Blackman at the line now. Hits it.
And while we got him on, let's shout out the sponsors for each team. San Antonio Spurs, Apply Pressure Clothing Line by Derek Grant. And then Fly Above It for the Golden State Warriors.
Fly Above It clothing line, that's Jeff Davis, right?
If I'm not mistaken.
So that's the clothing line matchup we have right here on the sponsorship.
Battle of the clothing lines.
And the funny thing is those two don't battle, with their clothing lines. I see them wearing each other's stuff all the time, which is great. Davis, three-pointer money.
The Davis
back
brothers
up
are lining up tonight.
Up to 9. The Spurs continue to shut things down. Blackman with a heat check over Hall with the rebound. Good dump off to Tidwell. Doesn't get it. Hall gets it back. Mosley's going to stop and pop. Bunny. 38-32 now.
I think he needed to see one go in.
And then this might get him rolling. 6-point game. 14-50.
He's one of those guys that can get it set up real easy. If he sees it goes in, he's a guy that can start lighting it up.
You're right.
Foul on number 22, Tyree Mobley.
Foul on, who was that on? Tyree Mosley, I'm sorry, that's who that was on.
We were just talking high of him, too.
We were. Martin, big short jumper, money.
With the Kevin McHale jumper.
He put it in, right in there. 40-32, back to 8. I want to see if the Warriors can try to get into one possession game.
They need to right at ball Davis. Around more, honestly.
I really think so. Over here to Houston. Stop, should have popped. Goes into the basket. Strong move. Rebound Johnson. Up ahead to Davis, who's going to miss the layup. Out of bounds. Should be Warriors ball.
I think he was looking for that slam.
I thought he was too.
I was expecting it. I thought we were going to get another highlight.
Defense got back pretty quick, and it kind of threw him off. Out of bounds. He's going to make up for it here. Mosley with another one off. Going the opposite way. He's going to try it again. Good reverse. Up and under. Misses.
Get there.
Tidwell with the rebound up ahead to Mosley. Over to Houston on the opposite side. He's got it, taking it to the cup, missed it.
He just
And
can't
got a
make
late
it.
foul, though, on Martin, looks like.
42, John.
I'm not a fan of those late ones. They kind of let things go through, then they blow the whistle after they miss it.
The line shooting 2 over this.
Regardless, Houston's at the line now shooting 2. So that's 2 quick ones on Martin.
As a league, where do you think our ratio is for missed layups and missed free throws today? Oh,
I'd rather not speculate today, but stay tuned for this week's
podcast for sure.
podcast episode on YouTube, where we will probably talk a little bit more about the missed layups, definitely as well. First episode came out early this morning, actually, season preview. Guys, check it out on our K1 Sports YouTube channel. Home of all of the live games every Sunday. Off,
Johnson
miss.
makes the easy
Houston
layup.
with the rebound.
Highly
Johnson's missed 2
contested.
right there. Martin guarding Hall down low. Good defense. Over to Houston. Driving right in the lane. Dump it off
Passes
to
it off.
Tidwell. Goes back up. Good finish.
Good finish.
40-35 now. Warriors maybe finally
Finding
closing
a rhythm.
the gap a little bit. Bradford right here, screened by Johnson. Switch Tidwell on him all the way to the basket. And that's just a next level Division I player move right there by Bradford. There's not going to be anybody really in the league that's going to be able to stop that. 42-35. It's going to be fun seeing if somebody can, though. Houston for
Otis
3.
with the three-pointer.
Missed it,
almost
in and
there.
out. Thought it was going in. Aaron thought it was going in. He missed it, though. 42-35 still. Davis with a pull-up on everybody. He missed it. Martin with the rebound. Fouled.
Once again with this Spurs team, every time the Warriors get lit up and get a play, the Spurs come right back and make another play and get a stop. It's like the Warriors cannot keep a rhythm.
Definitely can. We used to play make, stop, make back in the day. This is where the Warriors need to try to get into now. Martin with the weird hitch on the shot, but it goes in, so I won't say anything. Hopefully the commentator curse doesn't get him for this second one. 43-35. We've made a couple of free throws here this second half. Commentator curse.
I think he might have just broke the
there
curse.
for ya. Back to 8. Spurs up. Warriors need a bucket here.
Tidwell gets it over.
Over to Houston.
Houston.
Down low to Blackman.
Blackman cuts inside. No one sees him. Easy
almost missed
layup.
that one. 44-37.
He's had that open just about the whole game. Looks like they just haven't been able to see him.
That was a nice find right there, though. Bradford off the ball screen. They're going to double him inside to Johnson. Good pass.
Get the and one again.
Assist from Bradford. There's, again, not many guys that have been at the level that he's at and who are still young enough to do it. Bradford's going to be a problem in this league. Didn't know he was joining us when we had our conversation yesterday with the preview. So there's a lot of good players in the K1 Sports League, man.
And he gets the and one finish with the made free throw. I think we might have actually broken the curse.
10-point game now. 10 minutes left. Face guarding Mosley now.
And tuning in on the live feed, we actually have Dre Jr. saying it's going to be Michael versus Dre Jr. coming up. That's going to be the defensive stopper for him.
That's
We'll
going to
see
be
when they play.
interesting because that's actually one of the names I thought of in my head as somebody who can, cause some problems for him in sports broadcasts here on YouTube. 47-40, Warriors continue to stay in the game. Davis with a drive, miss. Grant.
Curse, I think
we're
it's been
good.
broken. We've had
I
6
think we're gonna have
consecutive free
high
throws.
free throw percentage the rest of the day, Devin. Just need to get the kinks worked out. 9-point game now, 8:45. Time's starting to run out a little bit for the Warriors. If they just continue to trade baskets. Tidwell with the should have just kept going. Nice spin move after the post up. Mosley with a hand. In his face. 3 points. 49-43.
He's good for those.
He said, hand up, don't matter. Micah tried to come back NBA range with the pump fake, goes by him. And we do have a carry call.
Tried to fake him, and I think he just lost control of it.
Definitely did. Look like he did a little bit on that handle. 49-43. Blackman coming right back down at him. Good shot. 49-45 now.
It's a 4-point game.
4-point game with 8 minutes left. And now Blackman feeling it a little bit. He's kind of guarding Micah a little bit close, face guarding him over here. I love these one-on-one guard battles we're having.
Oh, he loses it.
And then Blackman's up ahead. Graham with it right back.
And he fouled
right there
with
on
the leg
Houston.
tackle.
Anything to make a stop. It's week 1, but everything's a battle for playoff positioning.
His first team.
He looked like a defensive end back there.
He sure did. It is Sunday.
Check out the legs, right? All right, Michael
We're
with
back.
the ball. Looks like he's setting it up.
7:20 left. They're going to
There we
run
go,
a
the
nice
roll.
double. Johnson back out. He
Finishes. Beautiful pick and roll play. Beautiful. That's kind of been the Spurs thing tonight. That pick and roll has just been killing the Warriors.
It's almost like they went ahead and watched the real Spurs play from the early 2000s with Popovich's teams. Tony P, Blackman short on that.
The Warriors sure didn't watch the Warriors.
They didn't today. Davis, that's a charge.
That's a
the other
charge.
way.
Clean as
Tidwell
day.
been all over the place today. What do they call us back in the day? Player control foul.
Offensive foul on number 23. I came in
51-45. 6:35 left. Warriors with a chance to cut it to 4 here. Apologize for some of the issues with the vision. Working on it now. We're rolling. We're back rolling. You know how we do at K1 Sports. This may take a minute, but we'll get it right.
It's Tyree with the double coverage with the deep
2
three.
hands in his face this time. He said, give me 3 in the face. I don't care. 51-48. Mosley's putting the team on his back. Hall would have fouled that. I don't know. They were fine here. Now they're in the bonus.
Oh, man.
second. Team 7. Shoot 1-1.
1-1
Running
now.
clock, folks. Running clock.
And it's a running clock. That doesn't help. 51-48. Davis at the line. We're hitting free throws now. We picked it up. Thanks.
The curse is officially lifted.
It took the game of the week for us to get back right with hitting free throws, and I'm here for it. So I'm coming in the game trying to figure it out. Looks like Jacquees Springer checking back in. Little
give
brother
Aaron a
is
break.
playing well at Kankakee High School right now. Cedric Terrell, third as we call him, on the JV team. Kankakee's JV team is playing really well. Here we have Otis bringing the ball up.
Imagine if third gets the athleticism of his older
Yeah,
brother.
that would be scary.
Is that another one?
Yeah, it's another one, and it was just right there. Jacquees fighting for the rebound. Graham's got it over to Bradford. I want to see Micah take over and finish this game, but Blackman's not going to make that easy for him. Double here.
I don't think it matters, though.
Ooh, right at him, almost a kick. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Over in Davis in the corner, looking for a swing. Over to Graham, wide open 3. That would have been tough. Missed a tip by Davis.
4 minutes left. It's still a game, ladies.
It still is. 5-point game. 4.5 remaining. 53-48. Tidwell money.
Oh! Hand down.
And he looked right at Johnson as he ran up the court. 2-point game. I tell you, our angle in the booth, those look pretty good whenever they're online. 2-point game. Davis coming right at Houston. Right back. Off. Good tip. No, rebound. Tidwell. Warriors with a chance to tie or take the lead. 4 minutes left. Tidwell slows to Houston. He almost traveled. Got his hand all in him. Right by him. Blow by.
Finished the layup.
Tie game.
Blocked. Oh, they're going to probably call the foul.
What is the call? Over the back. Over the back here on Tidwell.
That was the first one of the night.
It is.
Foul number 9 to Tidwell is first.
I think we got a timeout.
Timeout Golden State.
Didn't want to talk things over.
53-51, 3:45 remaining in the second. Game of the week is not disappointing here at the K1 Sports League. Where else do you want to be?
All right, guys, we are back after the timeout where the Spurs will be taking the ball out. We have 3:45 left. It is a 2-point game. This has been a very tight game in this last half. We have Davis picking it up. We got the screen by Martin. He's taking it to the rim to finish. He's fouled. He will go to the line for 2. Still waiting to see.
Jaquise Springer, his third.
That's the third foul on Jaquise Springer. And we have Davis at the line. And he misses the first one, which means the curse isn't fully lifted just yet. Or it just might be one of those inconsistencies
We're
where
back to normal.
we're back to normal.
Back to normal.
Back to normal.
Second one up for Davis.
And nope, the curse is back. All right, we have Aaron Paul. He's coming down the court. Martin's guarding him closely, and I think the foul's on. Oh, no.
Offensive. Moving screen looks like.
Foul number 22. That's his fifth.
And that's 5 on Mosley.
Ooh, that's a big, huge
That's
blow.
big. Plenty of time left.
That is a blow right there.
2.5 left. Aaron's shocked. She knows this is a big disqualification here. Oh, man.
And Davis for another one? Oh, that could be that one.
That's big.
That's a big
5-point
one.
game
Not
now.
just yet. Good handle.
Good move.
Gets fouled.
Right
Can't
to,
get the call. Bradford's coming up the court.
He's got numbers. Dumps off to Johnson with the couldn't get it.
Couldn't.
Tip back out. Tidwell picked it up. Oh, out of bounds. Him and Martin kind of
Warriors
bumped into it a little bit. Warriors ball. 5-point game. Minute 15 left.
And he gets it out to the Blackman.
Up ahead to Blackman over to the other corner to Springer. Pull up 3. Short. Minute 40. That's a tough shot by Jaquise. Davis. 3 people tried to throw up something. I don't know.
That was a bad shot.
The numbers. This is a chance to cut it back down.
And he does. Tidwell with the big 3.
2-point game. Now you got to call a timeout here by the Spurs. Not up 5 with a minute 40 left, and we come down and shoot a one-leg runner going away with 3 guys on him. We still have Coach Josh with us in the booth, and I think he's pulling out those beautiful long locks of hair now, seeing that one. That was a tough shot. Devin, Coach, somebody explain to me what they thought was going on.
They watched too much NBA with that one. He lost who he was in that one. That's all I can really say. I know if I was the coach on the floor, a chair would be going across the court right now.
I definitely can't give him the week 1 benefit of the doubt on that one. That's a tough shot.
Bobby Knight action would have been happening.
Sometimes we're more than we think we are.
Yes, definitely.
But how do we get to where we can be if we don't try and fail?
Great quotes by Coach Josh.
It's the Wilson and Wood show, guys. I'm really enjoying it.
Hey, appreciate it.
Appreciate
Well, we have
you.
Coach Josh here, man. Matter of fact, we probably wouldn't be who we be without Coach Josh, man.
Man, he was our boss at those AT&T days long ago. Josh will actually be joining us in the booth. The
Best boss you ever
commentator.
had, I'm sure, right? Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, for sure. We're not just saying that because you're right here
Nothing
either.
high in church.
I don't leverage.
He will be with us in the booth tonight, though, filling in for the last game. We have the Bucks and the Nets, but that's not to leave out the game after this one. Magic versus the Bulls.
Should be a good one.
But we still have the game of the week going. This has been the best game of the day so far. 56-54. Spurs up 2. Warriors been fighting this entire game to be in this spot. Minute 23 left. Let's see. The Warriors are in the bonus. Spurs are in the bonus now as well, too. So it's
Gotta be careful with the contact. You see the press. They're looking at the press, looking for the back
Davis
tap.
goes right through him.
Oh, with a fake.
Basket.
Amazing fake. And we have a 4-point game with a minute left.
All over to Blackman. Good finish.
Good finish. Smart play by Martin, not giving up the foul with a
Still here.
contact.
Yes, it was. Defense right here by Michael.
And looking at the press, Blackman's with them full court. And here goes Houston.
Micah's got 2 on him over here. Johnson's open. He's over to Davis over here on the other side. Good screen.
Davis goes to the rim again with the finish. Oh, he
misses
can't.
it. Well, big rebound. Big rebound. 40 seconds left.
And Tidwell slowing it down. He wants to get an
Warriors
offense
down
set up. They want to get a good shot on this play with 35 seconds left. 2-point game. Let's see what they draw up. Aaron, he's going to the rim with the foul. And I think he's going to the line for 2, if I'm not mistaken.
23 out taking his day. It's 4.
Okay.
Oh, we're taking it off at the sideline. I thought that was a free throw, and ball's deflected. Not sure who deflected it.
Oh, no. 6 to the next one will be in the bonus for the Spurs. 16 fouls for San Antonio. 7's the bonus, or San Antonio for the Spurs. And then 9 for the Warriors. So one more was shooting 2. Similar to the high school rules. Blackman with it down 2, 20.
Is he going to the rim again? What the?
It's a good. Both Bradford gets the end one. Going to the line for the. Take the lead with 26 seconds.
The potential.
Oh, my goodness.
This free throw is big. Let's see if he can finish it. Oh, he can't finish it.
The rebound, 23 seconds.
It is a tie game, ladies and gentlemen. With Michael Bradford with the ball in his hands, with 18 seconds left.
We're coming down to the end of it, 15-14.
Martin's going for that screen. He waves it off. He's coming back.
Now getting the switch they want. Blackman stays with him. 5 seconds in the lane. What are they calling? The charge!
5 seconds left.
Tidwell with the charge.
The game-saving charge.
Trying to take it out of the way. He's still upset by the call. I don't know. It was tough. I figured you let him play. 5 seconds left. Tie game.
Oh. I was going to say, I would call a timeout on this one.
Timeout Warriors. Oh, man.
I would definitely would have called them good timeout because it didn't look like they were going to call it at first.
Just checking because this game.
All right, Coach, what you thinking? Coach Woods, what we thinking, man? 5.3 left, tie game, Warriors ball.
We don't have Mosley, of course. He's fouled out, so you take away ball handler. I put the ball in Blackman's hands and try to let him try to get down and try to get to the basket. You got 5 seconds. Try to see if we can get a layup, get it on the rim, try to get a tip here. If not, we're going overtime. What you don't want, what I haven't seen so far, is the guys from the Spurs sliding over and taking a charge. Haven't seen that yet, so I'm just trying to get to the basket.
If we go to overtime, what's the team you think that doesn't want that to happen?
Oh, the Warriors. They're actually down a man right now. You know, the guy that brought them put him back in this position, but they've been battling and scraping all day.
Yeah.
You know, maybe they just need a couple of extra minutes to finish this game off. So 5.3.
It should be a good one.
Game of the week. This is what you want.
K1 Sports Game of the Week. Tie game. 5.3 left.
5.3 left.
Warriors ball. I think they're going to take it out from.
They're going to full length.
Full length. 5 seconds. Let's see what they can get. Spurs
in this situation, if I'm the Spurs, I like to call that quick timeout just so you can see what they're in.
I don't think they're doing that. I think they're just going to go ahead and let them play.
Warriors are out of timeout. Spurs have 2 left. 5.3. Both teams are shooting.
And if you're the Spurs, you do not want to foul either.
Like at time?
I think we're having a discussion if they're adding time to the clock or not. I'm not sure. Nope, we're not. We're at 5.3, ladies and gentlemen. And Warriors are out of timeouts. And the ball is being passed in. Blackman gets it. Oh, and his foul!
Davis went for it, reached around. Tough call, but why are we adding that kind of pressure that far down the court in a tie game? Coach Arsenault doesn't necessarily know either. Either way, he's going to the line for 2.
Maybe they just believe he missed the last 2. He might not make these 2.
He has soft touch. I don't know if I would have worried about that. That's just a little too aggressive.
Still a bad play altogether.
It is a tough play.
I think he was looking for the steal because they were in the backcourt where if you potentially get a steal, you could get an easy bucket. But
he almost had it, but he hugged him like he had to foul him. It's almost the way it looked on that.
That's the gambit of the gamble, man.
Yeah,
Gambit of the gamble.
First
and he
one
makes
good.
it, the first one.
First shot good.
And the Warriors had the lead to potentially win the first game of the week. They were down most of the game, but now they are up 1 with 5.1 left. Blackman at the line for the second. He misses it.
Timeout Spurs. Timeout Spurs.
New rule change, and this is something you can shout out to Jonathan. Maybe we should be trying to get those timeouts to advance it like they do in the NBA in the last 2 minutes of the game. That would be cool. But we're going to full length, 4.8. Warriors up 1 now. Haven't said that all day. Game of the week, guys. What more do you want?
This has been one for the books, truly.
We've had some interesting games all day. You know, the Heat, Sixers opened things up. Heat pulled away in the first half. Lakers just turned it on in the second half and put the Grizzlies away. And then the Celtics, they kind of flexed their muscle and handled business a little bit. And we're at the game of the week. 1-point game, kind of what we predicted, you know, making it the game of the week. But what are the storylines so far today that you're taking after week one?
Storyline is the game is never over, especially in the second half. These teams have been, you basically, you know, turn it up in the second half like you stated. Just been bringing a whole nother level of competition here with these second half plays.
Real quick before we head out here for play, biggest surprise of the day so far?
Biggest surprise today?
What is your biggest surprise of the
If
day?
the Warriors win this one,
Yeah?
honestly, because the first half was just not good to them. If the Warriors could somehow pull this off, that would be surprise of the game. Of the day, excuse me. And we have a kid on the court. He said, pass it to me, I can win the game.
Yeah, he was definitely ready for his.
All right,
He ain't
Spurs
mad
are taking it out. They're trying to play with the screen. Davis gets it. Springer's following them. Davis going up to the sideline. He is.
They called another timeout. That's what I thought they were trying to do, which again, let's go ahead and talk to the commission again. Next year, timeouts under 2 minutes or under 1 minute, advance it past the half court in a close game.
He kind of had a head full of steam there. Almost thought he was going to.
Well, after the way that he tried to tackle Blackman down there on the full court press, you know, his
Got to
energy
question
was
that IQ
definitely
just
up
a
there.
little bit, but
Yeah,
no.
just his motor.
But a good play to get the ball, you know, to advance to get it to pass half court. I wonder what kind of play they're going to draw up here. I wonder who's getting the ball in their hands at this point.
Oh, it's got to go to Bradford. I mean, he's had the ball in his hands all day. I
think the Warriors know
about
that, though.
Charge down there with 5 seconds left. You don't have much time to really do anything but catch it, maybe get a dribble or two, and then try to get a shot up. You don't need a three.
You don't
need a three.
You
so
don't.
you can get downhill a little bit. I just feel like we're gonna have our first. We could have our first great finish of the season, but one away for the Warriors to battle today and get this game in.
What a way. I know the Warriors are ecstatic right now being able to be in this game. Win or lose, they did play hard today. But we are talking about the Spurs, though. They are good with coming up with these plays in these moments. So don't be shy of what they could bring to this last play right here. They're taking the ball out. Davis is passing it in. He gets to the other Davis, and he shoots the three.
He's fouled at the end! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding?
Otis Houston with maybe the biggest blunder of the day. Fouling a shooter. He's getting 3 chances to
No time on the clock.
tie or win.
That's tough. Oh, they put half a second on the clock. There's 0.5 left. He's got to make 2.
Look at the coach for the Warriors. He's
First one up is good.
good. We have a tie game.
The first one, 2 more shots to go.
Warriors play so hard to lose off a play like that. Oh. We still got 2 more chances.
Second one up. Probably seals the
Knocks it
game.
down.
Probably seals it. There is still technically time.
Davis with the third one to essentially good play, hit it up the
Goes
rim.
in early. He crossed the line early. 0.5 left. Technically, there is still time for the Warriors to make something crazy happen right here.
0.5 left. They got to go full court. They're going to need a heaver, a miracle for this one. Davis with the potentially game-winning free throws. Let's see what they do. And it's a steal with Martin, and that's the game.
And that's the ball game.
Spurs win the game off of a foul at the 3-point. Oh, goodness.
At the end,
I can't even get it out.
2 of the 3.
We just thought the Warriors had this one won.
This was their chance. They battled so hard and came back, and you talk about way to end it. That's
blunder.
tough, man. Tough there. I know Houston's hurting. What a game. What a game of the week.
I don't want to say it on air, but someone's might be catching a chair after the game in the locker room.
Up next, we will have our next game, the Bulls and the Magic. Right here on K1 Sports, where else you want to be.